I am Harry.
And I am Richard.
Welcome, once again, to Dead Decks.
This traumatic, whatever that was. Dead Decks. Yeah, buddy. We are idiots.
Yeah. So, today we're making a video of some shit to just fill some time up with.
Yeah, we wanted to talk to the camera.
Yeah. We're on a roll, doing stuff, and we decided we'd go ahead and make a video of shit, too.
Our 3.5 watchers will be pleased.
Thrilled.
What the fuck are we talking about today?
Oh. Expensive, sealed, dead card games.
Yeah.
So, yeah, most of these, I think all these are dead. We have a board here that shows all this, and we'll show it here right now.
We'll show it now. Sort of.
At the bottom, you'll see it says,
"Oh, does it say
there I am.
There.
Not the big threes. There's no Magic, no Pokemon, no Yu-Gi-Oh in this shit. Because some of those boxes are, if you could find them, you'd be paying six figures for some of them.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that shit today. So
I can't show it the whole time. I got to read it.
Yeah, so we'll show it. Maybe we'll just throw a picture up there or something. We'll do. You'll see something here or not.
Yeah.
How about that?
We'll do something. So this, I think you just said this. It's not all inclusive.
I didn't say that.
You didn't? Oh, it's
you
not.
Just did.
Yeah, it doesn't have everything on it, but these are ones that we've seen because some of these things we want some of or just are intrigued by, whatever we've watched, and we know they go for a lot. So there's some things out there that are so rare that we don't know.
Yeah.
And maybe nobody gives a shit. It wouldn't matter if they did pop up. So those we kind of left alone. But I'd say most everything we put on the list are things that we have seen solds for. We know they're selling for a few $100.
Minimum. I think our threshold's around 200, give or take.
Yeah.
You know, it might be slightly below. Most of these will be well above.
Yeah. Generally things at 200 or above for a sealed box of probably boosters, right?
Yeah. It could be either. If a starter deck box is selling for 180, but the booster's selling for 600, then I mean it's gonna make the list.
Yeah.
And the vice versa as well.
Yeah, a little bit in the category of one that I haven't seen a lot of, but I know would sell high as the Crow. That one's just hard as hell to find. I don't think they made a lot of it. The movie franchise is well enough liked that people chase it down and buy it. But yeah, there's not a lot of that shit out there. I think you could easily go for a couple $100. One that goes for what? Dune is way more.
Yeah, Dune's up in a few hundred to 1,000 or so. Some of those boxes. I mean, it's a well-loved franchise.
Yeah,
I've only read the first book.
I've read a few.
How
cool.
The rest
I mean,
of them?
Great property. That was good. A lot of other people wrote some of the other books, and they're still good. Yeah, love the property.
They're remaking the movie, or they already have, or
I don't know.
We're in some month in 2021. It doesn't fucking matter. The world is still a big pile of shit, and Dune has either come out or is about to come out or is out. We don't care.
Know.
It doesn't matter. It's still popular even 30 years after it was written. 40 years after it was written.
Yeah, it's on the shelf behind me somewhere.
Yeah,
a couple of them. I'd love to have some of the cards but that's the reason why they're expensive because so would a lot of other people.
Yeah.
So, Guardians made the list for the expansion, so we haven't talked about Guardians yet. We certainly will at some point. The base set, Revised Guardians, and the first expansion, Dagger Isle, are cheap. But there's two expansions, Necropolis, I think is how you say that. Sure. Necropolis Park. And, God, the other one had left me. But they're hundreds of dollars a box. Necropolis Park I've seen it sell for $500 for a booster box. So
we'll give you $350 for it.
Yeah.
Not $350.
No, $3. Yeah. And, fuck, we'll send you a t-shirt even for that.
I'll make you a t-shirt.
Yeah, send me a box of that shit? Absolutely.
I'll send you 2 t-shirts. How about that?
So, a Magica, yeah, I haven't seen a booster box of that seal. But starters can go $50.
Yeah. And we've got a few of these, we're going to open those motherfuckers here before too long because they just look cool to me, and I'd like to get into some of that. And Clive Barker is somebody I have not read, but I have a feeling I would like him. So
yeah, he's cool.
It's one I need to add to my reading list. Because I still read physical fucking books. Fuck your e-reader bullshit. You can take that and shove it up your asshole.
I mean, obviously, we're fucking surrounded by physical books.
Yeah.
Some over there you can't see.
Yeah.
But they're everywhere.
Fuck you readers.
Illuminati, what, $200-300?
Oh, more than
no
that.
More?
No, they're that shit. About 20 years ago, getting close to that now. May not have been quite that long. I had bought some of this stuff sealed and opened it, and I had a big collection of it, 800,000 cards, something like that, and an ex-roommate ran off with them. And I didn't know it for a while until I went to go find them at some point and realized they were gone. Those sealed boxes nowadays are hundreds of dollars, if not into the thousands. I mean, loose bulk cards, you're talking hundreds of dollars for that shit now. It's hard to find. Well, it's not necessarily hard to find. There's a lot of it out there, but you're not going to find it cheap. And if you do, whew, good on you.
Yeah. And stolen from you.
Mm-hmm.
Jihad.
That's the one you're thinking of.
Yeah. That one's a few $100 too. Easily.
Yeah. That's been rebranded as Valkyrie?
No, that's the Vampire Eternal Struggle, right?
Oh, fuck. What, huh?
No, or is that a different one?
I thought it was...
Which one renamed is that? Fuck if I know.
I thought Jihad was renamed. Maybe I'm wrong.
Jihad, yeah. I don't know.
Whatever. We're right or we're wrong. It doesn't matter. Nobody's watching this point. Shit, what are we... Oh, we're at 6 minutes in? Fuck. No, ain't nobody watching.
Our half a person left might correct
I mean,
us.
Gord's still watching probably, but...
Yeah.
Thanks, Gord.
Heresy's one that I want. A few $100 for a sealed box if you find one. Super rare. Those are the like tarot size cards. Big fucking tall, cool looking cards about angels and shit. But a single starter deck's like $25-30. So definitely makes the list. Xenophile we've seen go for fucking crazy.
It runs around. I've seen them pop up, and they pop up sparingly. It's even hard to find any cards at all of that. But they run about $700 a box.
Shoo-wee.
For boosters.
Yeah. We're not going to own one of those probably.
Yeah, it's... If I do, I'm not opening it, so don't get that. I mean, okay, if we get tens of thousands of views, and you motherfuckers actually watch this shit, I'll buy a box of Xenophile, and I'll fucking open it, but... As long as we're getting 13 fucking views, you can kiss that shit goodbye. It ain't fucking happening. I'll just throw it on a fucking shelf if I ever get one.
I'm not sure I'd buy a box of cat turds.
No.
Wheel of Time. Yeah.
Good luck.
$400 or $500 a box. Yeah.
And there's some of the expansions I think that go higher than that. Maybe it's even the base set that goes higher. I don't know which one. One of them is a little more common, but even bulk cards, again, you're talking $50 to $100 for just some bulk shit. And they're about to have a TV show made on...
Oh, yeah, I'm excited about that.
Amazon.
Yeah, I didn't know when that was coming out. Soon?
I don't fucking know. I'm not going to watch it until there's at least a couple seasons out, maybe 3 or 4. Because we were burned. I was fucking burned by Game of Thrones. And I'm not fucking doing that shit again. I ain't doing it.
Make sure it's not a turd first.
Fuck no. I ain't, If it ends after 2 seasons, then you can just fucking keep it. I'll read the books again.
Yeah, which I'll probably do anyway. Good series. We both like Wheel of Time.
Yeah. Well, there's a middle section. We'll stop and talk about that. Books 7, 8, 9.
7.
6 was good because that was the Lord of Chaos, and that was the one that had the Wells of Dumai, or what the fuck it was called.
I think it's in the range. 7 is where it starts slowing.
7 through 9, just kind of oh my god, it's a slog.
Somewhere in there they have a multi-paragraph description of washing clothes.
Yeah. And that's when Robert Jordan, I don't know if he realized he was dying then, and he was just, I don't know what the fuck happened, but that 7 through 9 books were terrible. Yeah. By the standard.
The pacing,
yeah.
All right, so.
Back on topic.
Legend of the Burning Sands. I've never even touched that shit. I'm pretty sure it's outrageously expensive.
Yeah, it runs, obviously 200 plus, which is kind of what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
It's high.
Yeah, it's high, but we don't know much about it, so we'll move on.
It's smoking pot.
Colt with a K. If you could find a sealed box of that, it would be...
It's $8,000 to $1,000 for a box of that.
Yeah, because you can get a fucking open starter for $50-$75. I mean...
Yeah, and there's a French version, which is much more common than the English version. It was primarily produced in French. So French would be significantly cheaper. If you can find, English is the hard to find one.
Yeah. Let's just buy some French shit. I'll just tape it over. Tape translation on.
Yeah.
MLB Showdown. You can get into it okay. Starters are
cheap.
But sealed boxes?
Yeah. starters are all fixed decks. So you buy a box of starters, well, you've got just, 12 of the same of every card that's in the goddamn box. So
Yeah.
that's not going to do you any good.
Yep, the sealed boosters, I think I saw them going for 500 plus.
And that lends itself to being a crossover into the sports card world where there's grading and stuff like that involved as well. And there's some harder to find rares, on foils in this case.
They got foils, chase cards, and good players, and
there's not. I don't. As far as I know, there's not any key rookie cards. Again, I swear Wizards of the Coast on the sports side missed every key rookie year of any good player in any of the sports. Because they didn't do football and basketball until much later. And Brady, which is the big football, that was 2000, and LeBron was big into basketball, was 2003. And I want to say NBA was 2002, and MLB or NFL was 2003.
Missed them all.
Missed them all. And nobody in baseball was really big in that time anyway. So
yeah. A few more. Middle Earth, off the fucking charts.
Yeah. It's very popular. It's been popular since it came out. It's never really died in truth. It's only died because they quit printing it.
Yeah, nobody's shocked by that one.
Nope.
Harry Potter.
Again, same thing.
No one's shocked.
Wizards of the Coast, big property.
Yeah.
Big property. Probably one of the bigger properties in the fucking world, even to this day. And however you feel about what's her fucking face? Who cares what her name is? Her's big.
Yeah.
She got a big old turd in that fucking toilet.
It's worth a lot of money. That turd.
It's gold.
Netrunner, $200 a box. You said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about at our threshold, but it's worth talking about. It's as far as dead card games go, has a pretty good following.
Yeah, that's a cyberpunk world. That was also done by Wizards of the Coast and.
Who got a box of
that? What's the name? Garfield.
Richard.
There you go. That guy.
Yeah. How can you forget Richard?
Well, because nobody's fucking watching. It doesn't matter.
And so Raw Deal is another one. That shit. We've both been confused by that.
Yeah. There's some. What's it? God damn it! I don't ever think of the fucking name of it now.
What?
There's one of them that There's one set. It's 1,000 or 2,000 plus for one box.
That game is one that's had multiple player-made expansions, online only. So huge following. I guess it's just wrestling is just bigger than we would have thought.
Yeah, and they had several expansions. It was a relatively especially as far as card games go. It had a pretty extensive run.
Yeah,
there's several sets that were reduced. Oh my god, excuse me.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8, some big number.
Yeah.
And then a whole bunch more are fan made. So, Star Wars, of course. We don't have to mention that one, do we? Fuck's sake. Carve Star Wars logo into a turd, and somebody's gonna buy it. So.
Yep.
That's really it for the big ones. And there's some other more. If you start getting more obscure, like WCW Nitro First Edition, start chasing first, things like that. Those can be a couple $100 or more.
Yeah.
And rare expansions, and you get into stuff like that.
And again, nobody's fucking watching. Why are we even going to say it? This list is not exhaustive. It doesn't mean every single fucking box that sells for more than $200 is on this list. It's fucking not. So if you're that point one person that's watching, percent of a person that's watching at this point, don't give us any shit.
Yeah, because we don't fucking care.
Yeah.
There's that list again.
Yeah, that's going to be the thumbnail. Right there, bitches.
Right there with your face off to the side and me doing this. All right, well, how we do on that shit?
Good enough.
Yeah, buddy.